Chris Everett here with the Gap Toledo once again for another installment of Saturday Stories. I wanted to do another story about overdose involving myself. It being National Recovery Month, and just to bring awareness to what's going on out here, not just out here in the community, in our homes. It's a big problem, and I have some information here I want to share with you to really demonstrate that. Drug overdose deaths rose by close to 30% in the United States in 2020, hitting the highest number ever recorded. U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported last Wednesday. More than 93,000 people died from drug overdoses in 2020, according to provisional data released by CDC's National Center for Health Statistics. That's 29.4 increase from the 72,000 deaths projected for 2019. This is the highest number of overdose deaths ever recorded in a 12-month period, and the largest increase since at least 1999. Dr. Nora Volkow, director of the National Institute on Drug Abuse, part of the National Institutes of Health, said in a statement. That's a staggering number of people. 93,000 is far more than people killed in traffic accidents in this country. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. So I'm going to take you back. This wasn't in 2020. This was close to 12 years ago. So I'll never forget this time because it was my 27th birthday. And me and one of my buddies who actually made it through the struggle and is clean now, we had stolen some heroin from someone, and we had some very, very potent, very pure stuff. I probably had never had anything that pure to that point. It had been pretty cut, but this was uncut. I remember we took it to my parents' home, and I was staying in their basement at the time, and I took what I thought was a fair amount, because of what I had been used to doing, but not used to doing something that pure. And it was probably about the size of a pencil eraser. I'll spare you the gory details. I was shooting up at the time. I never got the needle out of myself before everything went black. Now everything, after that, I don't know what happened. This was only told by people after the fact, so that would have been my friend and my parents. My friend tried to revive me for probably what seemed to him for a very long time, and he went and got my parents up, and it was the middle of the night. They had come down. The color was gone. My lips were blue. Wasn't breathing. Couldn't find a pulse. They called the paramedics who showed up, and they worked on me all the way to the hospital. The next thing I remember is I was opening my eyes in the same hospital that I was born at exactly 27 years prior, and I could hear a baby crying in the room next to me in the triage, behind the curtain. And I just remember thinking, man, what a cycle, man. What a crazy cycle life is. And it really put in, I guess, as much as my mind at that point could handle some things in a perspective. I remember my father standing over me and saying, "You were dead, and you need help. You're a drug addict." After that, I want to say it was the first time that I had started to go to treatment, and that started what would become a very long road. That wasn't the last time that I OD'd, not even close to the last time. I can tell you another time. I was actually in the Gap. And I had been clean for a year only because I was incarcerated. I had got out and thought it was a good idea to, give it one more shot. So I was in a hotel and we were getting high, and I went out immediately. I OD'd. I was dragged into another room and left there because they didn't want to be found with a dead body. God put someone there to find me, and I was brought to immediately. I have stories that go on and on and on like this. The point of it is you don't have to keep repeating these things over and over. In this city, in Toledo, you run just as good of a chance of dying as you do getting high. It's a 50-50 shot. and those are terrible odds. So I would implore you, if you are struggling with this and you've already, OD'd one time, it doesn't get better. It happens more and more frequently, and at some point you keep playing the horses, you're gonna get one, right? If you are struggling with alcohol or drug abuse, or you know someone who is, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can get more information on what we do at thegaptoledo.com. On the website, there's a phone number provided, and you can contact us directly, and we will do whatever it takes to get you where you need to be. Thanks for coming out, guys. Stay tuned over the next few weeks because we have some really big announcements coming, and we're so excited to share them with you. Take care.